Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, Baruch Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all your Akim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. So as you can see here on the picture, it reads, "This is the person calling you a conspiracy theorist." And that's true, because these people that are ready to take in these shots and walking with a welding helmet and a face mask on. Yeah, those are the people that calling us conspiracy theorists. That we are looking for stuff, and while we, the hopeful elect and those who believe in the words of Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, should praise Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi for that he have opened our eyes that we can understand this, because well, let me think about the scripture. What is it? The rest were blinded. Yeah, let me see. Because let me see. This is Romans. Yeah, this more going concerning the understanding of the words. And I was thinking, it was different in my mind, but I was thinking about the other scripture. But anyway, as you can see on the picture, so and you got people. Don't forget, you got people walking around like this. Serious. I've seen it many times. You see them in the car with gloves on, alone in the car, gloves on, face mask on. They believe in all the things that the government is telling them. But yeah, we should. I said it. Thank Yahawah Ba'Sham Yahawashi for opening our eyes. Because the majority of the people in the world, they are blind, man. They are scared to go outside even. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Yeah. To these words of Yahawah Ba'Sham Yahawashi, we know how to walk. We know how to, we are not lost as this person, as you see on this picture. Because that person is lost. That person is lost, man. There is no, how I say that? There's no way to save that person. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 20. My son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes, keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Yeah. The words of Yahawah Ba'Sham Yahawashi, those words give you life. For example, you got a dietary law, things you can eat, that you should eat, things that you can eat and things that you can't eat. And a lot of those things, actually all of those things that you can't eat, those are creatures who either eat dead animals or clean the earth or clean the water. And a lot of times, for example, like pork, the scriptures tells us not to eat pork. And a lot of times, when people go to the doctor and they got something, maybe some allergic going on, or things like that, or if they got some trouble with the skin and stuff, the first thing that the doctor will ask you if you eat pork, and then they tell you to stop eating it, because they know of these porks, they can't sweat. They got a type of bacteria that a human cannot. I said it, that the human can't. How you call that? A human can the human body cannot process that. Cannot. That bacteria is not meant for human body. Basically, that's what it is. So it will stay in your body and eventually will make you sick, you know. So these words, and this whole book is written with the words from Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, you know, being written by different prophets, you know, and apostles, you know, to the spirit of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. So these words, like the scripture said, uh, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 22, for they are life unto those that find them. Yeah, if you find this knowledge, it will give you life and health to all their flesh, because you're gonna keep a healthy diet. You know, you're gonna watch concerning the stuff that you eat. You know, you gotta understand that your body is a temple of the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, so you want to keep it clean. You know, it's the book of Isaiah. Uh, let me see. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. So these words are wisdom and knowledge. These words are basically, you can see it, you know, like a map. Like a map. It shows us where we need to go, how to walk, stop at the crossroads. You know, basically you can see, you can compare this scriptures as a map, because hey, all those people that don't have it, they be walking around, they don't even know what they need to do. For example, here in Holland, you know, it's mandatory in stores to wear a face mask. At the train station, if you go with public transport, it's mandatory. But you got a lot of people, while it's not mandatory, you know, walking the whole day long with his face mask on, you know. And you should already know that that brings nothing good, you know. And they keep on developing new stuff. So one of the brothers was talking about, they had this face mask that tells you when you need to wash it and stuff, you know. Esau wants to control everything, man. He wants the people, you know, this is basically what they're doing. They are monitoring the people, and they seeing by those who wearing the mask and those who don't, then they know how much of people are not down with these rules and regulations that they, I said, being yeah, that they put down. You know, the so-called law of emergency. You know. So anyway, you know, we should thank Yahweh Basham Yahawashi that he, I said it, got His Spirit upon you. You know, and that you can understand His words, because it's not for everybody. You know. Matter of fact, let me see. It's in the book of Matthew. Um, because you know, this is not for everybody to understand. You know, it's not for everybody. It's a blessing, and the majority don't. The Most High don't want to deal with the majority of our people. So the majority of our people, they will not understand it. You know. Let me see. Is it? Yes. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13. Let me just start. Let me just start. Let me just start at 1. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 1. The same day went Yahawashi out of the house and sit by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he speaketh many things unto them in parables, and parable is like a riddle, you know, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. And the seeds, you know, is metaphorically talking about the words, you know, the words that we speak of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi. And basically, if you tell somebody about Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, basically what you do is planting a seed, you know. And of course, you don't know if the seed will catch root or it will wither away. The story is going to tell it. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them. Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had not root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But the other fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some a 60-fold, some a 30-fold. So, just by reading this parable, it already shows you that it's only for a small remnant of people to understand it. Verse 9, Who had ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? So they went to Yahawashi like, okay, why you gotta make this I said it, this difficult riddles, for people to understand. Then Yahawashi said, He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not given. So that shows you it's not for everybody. Don't expect your family to understand about stuff what's going on. Let me see. Let me read verse 11 again. Matthew chapter 13, verse 11. He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not given. For whosoever had to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance, but whosoever had not, from him shall be taken away even that he had. Therefore spake I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which says, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people heart is wax gross, and their cares are dull of hearing, and the eyes they have closed, lest any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart. And the heart, is from the word heart comes from the Hebrew la'ab, which means mind. You cannot think with your heart. Your heart only pumps the blood, throughout your body. um, let me read verse 15 again. For this people hearts is wax gross, and their cares are dull of hearing, and the eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with the ears, and should understand with the heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen from them, and to hear those things which you hear, and have not heard them. So basically, it's a blessing. If the Most High have opened your eyes, it's a blessing. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, Waharukakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, salutations to Yakim across the earth for doing his work in sincerity and truth. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.